All right. That should be better. If I hit the right buttons, I'm able to stream. How about them apples? Just got to hit the right buttons, people. Welcome to the show. I appreciate y'all for being here. TJC Gaming's already here, smashing that ones. How's it going, buddy? And look at this beautiful day here in Silver City, New Mexico. It's 54 degrees Fahrenheit here. Can you believe it? Sunny. It's just pretty nice outside. I guess we sent our winter to Nolens and Florida, so they could enjoy some sun and snow. Nevertheless, we are here. I appreciate y'all for showing up. Got my morning coffee. Yeah, yeah. Oh boy. So, what are we going to work on today? Methinks, let's take a look-see, shall we?
Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art.
In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. Click the banner below. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Welcome, everybody. Yippers, we at it again. We're at it again. I had a late start today. Real late. Nonetheless, I think we can do more of this. I was really pleased with last week and what we accomplished up here in the sky. Very cool. We got to keep going on that to keep blending those realities. Orality. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. It's Sábado Domingo. Anyway, what are we all getting into today? Oh, shoot. Speech chat might be a good thing to have on. Yeah, yeah. Skadoosh, there we go. Got a lot of people milling around town today. It's kind of nice. I noticed last night after 5 o'clock I went out and all the parking spaces were taken, which is generally meant for a good weekend here at Silver City. Now, paintings. Where are we going to? I think I'll zoom it in, sharpen her up, help focus. Boom. Pretty good, pretty good. Should be a good generalized spot where I can get some things done. Oh my goodness. Definitely have some bushes I like to work on. Those are out of the picture. Oopsie. How about these two? Nope, those are out of the picture too. Oopsie. I guess we'll fix that. I'll bring the camera to this part. Excuse me. Okay. Bush, le bush. We can get this done, these two done, give it some toitness. And then we have a bush that's down here on the bottom. You guys cannot see right now, but it's there. Let's work on some bushes. That's a good idea. Keeps it localized, making things happen. All right, all right, all right. Verde. That's green. Verde. So good at that Spanish. Too much verde. Never enough verde. Let's go. Okay, maybe a little bit of this. Oh, shabadoo. Okay. All right. Now we're just going to mix some of it together. Let's use a bigger brush for that mix. We have the green. Just throwing a little bit of yellow oxide to the green, a little bit of that real dark burnt umber. I got a little spot of green I can use. Therefore I can keep adding all the other values of the color into it slowly. But
John H.
to start,
said, 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
what up, John? How you doing? Welcome. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever use. Yeah, bro. I remember that song. How are you today, bud? Welcome. Welcome to whatever this is. Super exciting line painting. How's your weekend going? All right, I'm bringing in a color here. I'm not sure if I like it. Let me throw a little bit more yellow ochre. And I really haven't, I woke up a half an hour ago, 12:30, slept in way late, stayed up way too late. So, there will be a dab happening sometime. They bring in this muddy color.
John H. said, "I'm good. Here to see the psychedelia come alive."
Nice. Maybe I mentioned this last week or something, but it wasn't until recently that I even knew that I did psychedelic paintings. I was painting. And then people said, "That reminds me of blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, huh, interesting. So I started to take note that a lot of people were thinking of how psychedelic these paintings were. I didn't even know. That's probably due to how psychedelic I am normally. Dang. It is time for me to make a eye doctor. Freaking, I gotta get my eyes tested. It's time, people. Now, I knew the whole world didn't see the world in squiggly lines, but I really didn't notice that it was so trippy. That's very weird. Kind of like do something and then turn around and look at your body of work and go, oh, that's what it felt like to me. All right, that's a good color.
John H.
Rainbow
said,
of greens.
"It is a rare gift to be able to put something that amazing to canvas."
It is a rare gift. I've been trying for 30 some odd years. It's funny when people come in and admire my work, because I'm like, I'm trying, but I don't know what I'm trying to do. And I kind of fell into it by letting go. You know, painting in people's houses for years gives you the confidence to go into anywhere and start to just push paint on a wall, sure. But then you got to decide what to make it look like. For instance, if somebody wanted me to do this as a mural, I'd say no. Because this isn't mural stuff. I'd build them canvases that fit to the extent of where it needed to go, and then I would paint this style if necessary. That's what I mean, like, if I was to do a mural like I used to do mural projects, I'd have to like decide to paint trees like trees. So I feel pretty lucky that I have found this little avenue of production, line work, whatever you want to call it. Dang. Throwing a little bit of white in there to blend out and get me some lighter shade of this yellowy green. And I can come up here and put in some of the whatever. So last night I had some fun with Frosty Art. We went to, what was it? Some crazy moose knuckle. What was the name of the server? Anyway, we tried to do some Rust on a high populated, very popular server. Yo, I died so many times just trying to set up. Never got anything set up, almost had a 2x1 set up. But the guy was like, you know, it wasn't happening. People be dying left and right. It was wild, man. I haven't been a part of that in so many years. Boom. Bush is gonna look good. I'm laughing because I can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I can, but I just kind of lay it down and be like, okay, that looks proper, I guess. It's funny about the history of artists. A lot of their works that they did through their lifetime starts to change because of their eyesight. And in the 1700s, when people aren't making any money, it's hard.
Yay, I was watching. Joined Frosty's server earlier.
Oh,
Got
word.
A little bass going.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pop in there. I was hoping to do that and get a little bass going myself. Pretty cool, man. Well, that's cool. She'll be happy about that. It's nice to have a community to play with. Got a little bass going. That is so awesome. Front of the bush, top of the bush. Come on. Make it happen. Yeah, so tonight over at Space Galleria, I believe TC and myself, Bearded and myself, we have everything we need to do the missile silo and make it work.
John H. said, yay, I like looking at artists' final works. Gets very interesting towards the ends for them sometimes.
Doesn't it though? Doesn't it? so crazy, like dark. Some of their darkest art is at the end of their lives. I mean, these are humans who have sat inside buildings their whole like time. They're not capable of going out and doing the normal stuff, so they sat inside somewhere and painted, and then kept painting and kept making it better and making their own thing. It's crazy. What was it? The guy who did Jupiter eating his sons. I did a sculpture of it. It's a terrible visual art about this. The story is a father and his sons, and he's like a god, and his sons come out and they're gonna kill him, and he devours them so he can stay alive instead of the patricide that was supposed to happen. And like it's like a children's story from way back in the day, Zeus and things like that. You know, you could apply it to many cultures. So this story, it's been used in the movie Star Wars when they're going under the water and that big giant monster's ripping apart that other monster. That's a famous painting. De Goya? Anyway, at the end of his life, he just started to get depressed and started to see death just coming over the inevitable mountain, and his stuff got so dark, so dark. That's my favorite part about his art. The dark series, you know, the late in life, you can't see as good, things are rougher. It's a crazier human. I mean, how many of these people had syphilis and it was affecting their mind, for God's sake? Who knows? All right, the bush is looking good. Straining my eyes. Damn, that sucks. Either I gotta go into Las Cruces or Tucson, Arizona, get my eyes worked on, checked, get the, well, it would be actually a good thing. I'd like to get the lenses from my VR. I do not play with my VR because it just makes me, maybe if I get the lenses for the VR, it'll be easier for my brain to process that phone on my face. I played a little bit of it last week actually, which was kind of fun. But it got me nauseous. It's kind of like this, I like to explain it as like getting off the airplane. You have a certain kind of nausea. Maybe if I get my eyes checked and get the right glasses, I could get the inserts. It's a rainbow.
John H. said, yeah, the focal distance being wrong can really throw you for a loop in VR.
I think that's really what it is, because the focal distance, and it is wrong because my eyes are old people eyes. Yeah, I think if I get that nut nailed down, boom, boom, throw the inserts in there into the VR, I'll be banging. Maybe. I knew something was wrong when everyone was like, just get in the ACC driver's seat and you won't get sick. But even inside the car, I was like, oh, it was affecting my depths. So I couldn't quite hold on to the visuals of it. And that's fun. I mean, it was a very 3D moment playing ACC in VR. It felt real good. So yeah, I guess it's time. I've just been pushing it off and pushing it off. If I do it here in Silver City, it's $1,000. Well, probably not. That's with the glasses. So regular pair of glasses, not bifocals, not trifocals, not anything, but she's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I work on a computer always, so I need to be able to see clearly at that 33-inch mark. And so they set me up with the glasses for that. But that was because I didn't want to pay, I guess it was $600. I didn't want to pay the $900 for, I thought it was ridiculous. I was like, what are you doing to me? I need to see, people. But that's 2024 stuff. Actually, that was 2022, 2021 stuff. So I guess it's time for me to go in and get my eyes done, checked up, whatever. But this lady here in town just wants to make money. I don't like that. Yeah, money's necessary, but it shouldn't be our driving force. When money's our driving force, we miss the point. Live poor like me. I probably don't have the best options of that one. What up? Hello?
Hello.
Welcome to my studio.
Thank you.
Yeah. All the artwork is mine. What a day out there, huh?
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. I was hoping for some snow this year, but maybe later. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Trying to do something unique.
You have achieved unique.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you. That's the stuff that keeps me going. Thank you. I have a little YouTube show where I bore the internet twice a week. Boring them now. But I just sit here and I paint lines, talk to people from around the world. Yeah, it's a thing. The Gila cliff dwellings, yeah. So I'm just trying to capture light in a proper manner. This is my first, I guess, architecture painting. That's what I'm calling it. Architecture. I'm going to be going around town. See, this is something I want to start doing. With,
like that.
thank you. With this squiggly line technique, it's hard to kind of make right angles,
Right?
or at least, you know, make it work. So this is my new project, is to try to do some
There's
of
interesting
that.
architecture around here.
There certainly is. That's what I really want. I want to be able to ride my bike around and just draw and paint or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have any prints or just?
Those are all prints over there. Everything you see over there, and actually everything in here has a print at different sizes. All my business cards are right there. You can pick one of those that are just up there. And basically ShaneDaltonGallery.com is a place where you can see everything that I do. You can see all the prints, all the different sizes. I could show you through them right now because I carry some here. I'm ordering some more. You know, it's just, it's easy. And that's Jean Robert. He's at the other end of the town. Cool little art gallery.
Okay. And these are your cards?
Yep. Each one's a different painting. That way you can pick your favorite. It's a little bit, you know, business cards and me, I'm not a fan. I feel that people just kind of take them. But I think this makes it very unique, and you're like,
Oh,
okay.
it's an art piece in itself.
It is. I've had people laminate my business cards, which
That's wonderful.
I'm like, okay. That's one way to get a print.
All right.
Yeah, so you can see it all there. You can see all the different prints that are over there and kind of just on show so that you can see them. A lot of paintings I've already sold, which is what keeps my motivation clicking.
Sure.
Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh. And basically that card, it's a Shopify app, I guess, is the best way to put it. So you can see all the prints, all the sizes. You can get them mailed to anywhere around the world. We make it easy because it's all there.
I'm just over in Las Cruces, so.
Are ya? Very cool. I got to get down there probably to see an eye doctor. I was just talking about that. That's the closest town we have, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
either Las Cruces or Tucson.
Deming claims to be a town.
Uh-uh.
They don't have a lot there.
I cannot accept that term. No, Deming doesn't count. It's a good freeway town. It's got,
Breakdown, I guess.
yeah,
Deming is there.
but they have just enough stuff as we do. Okay, so Deming does count maybe.
Hmm.
Not if I want to get my eyes checked though.
I go to Vista there in Las Cruces.
Okay,
I really like her.
really?
Yeah.
This is a recommendation for somebody to
This is a
see?
recommendation. I have very difficult eyes.
Vista. I'm gonna write
and,
this down.
She's done a really good job with me.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you for the info. I've been, it blows my mind. Like, you know, we need these.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never realized. I lived a easy life of having good eyesight. So 10 years ago or so, I was like, oh, you mean I can't see? And then it all started.
Yeah.
So be it, but thank you,
I'm not
Vista.
loving my middle years.
Yeah.
Not loving it.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the info, too.
Take care.
Safe travels. Vista. Look at that. You just need to say a word, man, and people give you other words. And if you put all those words together, you can get recommendations. All right, something needs to be here. What is that color that I'm missing? And I think it's a brighter yellow. Las Cruces. Well, that is a weird yellow, but I'm going with it. Let's stick with it. It's almost a Gatorade color. Let's just tuck it in here and there first. See what we can do. That's the thing, man. Like that lady was not, she literally said, I'm not loving my middle years. That's where it all comes crashing down. That's where you have to accept, oh, I'm not young anymore. This has been going on forever and ever and ever. This is the acceptable stature. You know, you have to walk through life and be happy so as not to depress others around you. You have to, you know, be a part of your community so that, not put on airs per se, but say you just have to adapt no matter what you're feeling in life. Project something a little bit kinder, you know? Yeah, we all have troubles. That guy over there's got troubles. That guy over there, that girl over there. Everyone's got their troubles. We don't have to bring them. You understand? So, when she says that, it hits hard. Because I remember. I just said 10 years ago, I went from seeing perfectly my whole life, 20/20, just eagle eye, whatever you want to call it, to putting on a pair of glasses and then being able to read, almost tearing up because you didn't know you were so blind. I was like blown away, you know? But then you just accept. You accept and move forward. A lot of people bring drinks into their life, and it never stops because there's no accepting in alcohol. You just get to tomorrow. Unless you're good at it. Then you get through it. Because that's your whole world. It's your whole world experience. That means you're good at it. It's what you've done. Practice makes permanent, yeah? Practice does not make perfect, no matter what they say. Who are these they? Oh, to be young and to think I am invincible. Mortality doesn't come till later. And then you're like, oh, wait, I can hurt myself. And no one's here to take care of me. That's when either people slow down or get crazier. I chose to slow down, I guess, at that time. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just started doing things by myself. Okay, I'm liking this green, this neon, whatever color we're putting in here. It's setting itself apart from the rest. Now that I've got a recommendation for an eye doctor, yay. Guess I'll make a phone call, yay. I need someone who could work on a scale, you know? Who needs a painting, maybe? That's where I gotta get. I gotta get to that point where I'm starting to trade my paintings for goods and services. You know? Shall we check the status of my art show? Come on, let's see if we made it. I think we're supposed to know in February, but what the heck, man? Come on. Now, Artisphere. I've been looking up art festivals to be a part of. There's some good ones, so far nothing. I have the submitted is the only key that is doing it, so that's cool. We're good. But yeah, I'm trying to hit up some art festivals, at least apply for them this year. February, I think, is the Artisphere application, so that's coming up in a couple days. My niece's birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday to her. I'll be giving her a call. Anybody else got birthdays this month? Let us know. Even if this isn't live at the time of you watching it, I will say this. What is up? You made it this far. So there's a whole bunch of green grass and high tides over here that we're gonna have to deal with. But right now I'm just working at each one of these bushes as its own area of light. Because I think if I do the light right, this bush will have a different set of highlights than this bush. Same colors, different set of highlights. And then which will all be different from this close bush, which is even a little bit different colors. You know, there's a different parts of the bush that are going to show bright. And then all this foliage in the background is just off in the distance, way more gray. There's more haze probably that's interfering with the light. You guys see that? That's the wrong color. Gosh darn it. Now maybe I save money by just getting my eyes checked at the lady here in town, not buying glasses from her, and then just ordering them online for 20 bucks. Some real goofball glasses, if you know what I mean. Let's just take a break. Look, this is my show. This is my show, okay? We're just gonna take a break. No one's here. We got John maybe, or someone's here, but no one's here really, you know what I mean? We got some time. Is there a B in the word time? Because there is the way I say it. Okay, I'm just kidding. There's no B. Let's get to some música caliente, hot music, and a cold Coors Light, you know? That used to be a commercial. I was crazy with commercials. We'll see. So, a little loud. La ya ba ba zaba zaba zaba. Okay. All right, it looks pretty good. I like what I'm seeing. Clarify a little bit more of the, just looking at it as a whole. Ow, my knee. Ah. Ow, my knee. That's cool, bro. Falling apart right in front of you. And then I watched this old dude online, and every part of his body just started breaking down right in front of us all. All right, food dogs, I'll be right back. Give me a refill on my coffee. water ready? Yes. So I haven't figured out how to bend this up. Maybe that's it. As far as I can do. Kind of got me in frame. Sometimes I need to stand up is all I'm saying. I'm held back by the seat. Woo! Now I'm on another level. Let's go.
Del 7840. Sent. Hello, young man, how are you doing?
Delphonics, what's up, dude? Doing well, sir. How are you? Welcome. I'm up here kung fu fighting my painting and I'm winning. I go, I block and then I go, put a paint on. Painting gets knocked out. What's new with the Delphonics? Sup? Alright, between me and you, I just did a bong, so you know, I'm having fun.
Del 7840. Sent. Kung Fu Space Cadet.
Kung Fu Space. I do hold a certain Kung Fu. I used to have a friend of mine in Tucson, also an employee, who was like, Shane knows Kung Fu, I'm Shane. And then people were like, yeah, whatever, dude. And then they say to him, the person, hit him. And then the people were like, man, I ain't gonna do that. He's like, no, hit him. Just take a swing. And the person would say, I'm not gonna swing at Shane. And then Churro would say, and that's how good his Kung Fu is. Shopa! Whoosh.
Del 7840.
You didn't even want to swing at me.
Sent. Good recuperating from the 24 hours of Daytona.
Yeah, bro.
You did win, so made it worthwhile, lol.
Oh, you did win? Congratulations. What we need as your viewerships are key moments. A short video, some key moments. Because, you know, as I do, I stream live for hours sometimes playing video games, but I have to wrap it all up into a nice little package if it's something good. But I hope, I'm happy you won. Congratulations. I'm happy fans of you and Junior's work. These crazy races. Look at that, we made this. Oh God, we did it, people. Let me just zoom in on this bush and show you something.
Sent. Even with Junior holding the team back, lol.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. Just, let me just soak, I want you guys just to soak up that bush a little bit. Freaking nuts. So what I'm looking for here is we're gonna tighten this up even a little bit more up through here. This is looser, and then this is even looser back here. But I certainly wanted to show you. Come inside, man. I guess they just don't like my art. They just walk by and they didn't come inside. It's funny because you really can't see in the windows because of the reflection. Something about the brightness of the building across the street disallows people to see inside my store. But it doesn't mean I don't have open signs and a billboard that I roll out there every day, which actually gets in their way. But some people are just not interested in shopping,
7,800.
which I get. I don't mind.
Relaxing music, almost like ASMR painting. Then you hear the robot voice roll.
Robot voice. Robot voice, robot voice, robot voice, robot voice, robot voice. Oh, sorry. This is YouTube's audio library. I hit the duration, so I put the duration up, and this is probably the 8th song down because I never get through the top 10. So that way I don't get in trouble with the music. And we'll call it that. We'll call it Muzak. Remember that? That used to be a thing. What happened to Muzak?
Dell 7,840. Set. Oh, W.
Yeah. Dell, last night I played Rust, but I played Rust as Rust should be played. Haven't done it in years. Went on to Moose server or whatever. I don't know what it was. Moose something. I'm sure it wasn't Moose Knuckle, but Moose something server, and 250 people or so. Crazy. Couldn't even set up a base. Couldn't even set up a base. Just dying from humans who hate humans. Just basic children getting bullied all the time who get onto Rust and then get real good at shooting people and then they can bully on Rust. That's really what I think it is. But anyway, on there with Frosty Art, and she has her own server.
Dell 7,800.
So Monday and Tuesday.
Set. Die much lol.
Die much. Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm going to be bouncing into there and just doing a little PvE, a little Rust PvE, which obviously every night except for Fridays, TC and I are doing that on his server. But it would be fun to get together with a group of people.
Dell 7,840. Set.
So if you're not doing nothing.
PP on Rust Scum and Days is just getting your toxic on LOL.
It's just
Dell
getting your toxic on, yeah, for sure.
7,840. Set. PvP even.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You're not wrong. It's kind of like you just take out your frustrations. That's what that game is designed for. It's designed for nothing. It's designed for you might get lucky. As a matter of fact, the only way you're gonna do that on a high pop server and showing up as late as we did, like a week late into the wipe, you have to be there Thursday at noon, 12:01, as soon as it charges, and hit that button and run as far and fast as you can so you can build a life and get to a point where you can shoot people. Because wow, that game was nuts last night. I literally haven't played Rust like that in so many years. But it's fun to do that with people. Rust is probably the scariest game I've ever played. Alone. And when you're alone in Rust, you're just in a corner waiting for sunrise so you can sneak away. You know? But with groups, oh my gosh, you can start being the bullies. Or at least not care so much when you die. I had so much fun though.
Dell 7840. Send. If you DM me some details or tag me beforehand on your Discord, I'll try get on and get you all demonetized.
Nice, dude. It'll be Mondays and Tuesdays because those are my days off. So midday, Mondays and Tuesdays, about right now. So if now is a good time on Mondays and Tuesdays, that's when I'm going to be bouncing around, just having some fun. PvE. Unless you want to get on and get nuts, because, you know, spend 20 minutes dying. Oh, it was terrible. Actually, it was no fun. The fun part was just learning, oh yeah, Rust is a walking simulator. I'm just getting my steps in, baby. I get my steps in, and I'd be like, I'd show up to Frosty and then either she would die or I would die. And then now you've yet to lay down a sleeping bag, so where are you at now? And you know, it got to that point. Or it's just a walking simulator.
Dell 7840. Send. That's about 8 PM for me, so spot on Lol Tears of Joy.
Nice, so yeah, Mondays. Monday or Tuesday. Also, I help people around town on Mondays. So maybe Tuesday. We'll just call it Tuesday. Unless you have a problem with Tuesday at 8 p.m. I would just like to see... Look, you seem to like the PvE in Scum. And I am thoroughly enjoying PvE in Rust. There's just so much creative potential there. I watched a guy build, unbelievable. He built a Tetris wall, a giant wall with those little lights, and then he just built a computer that made buttons and everything, and he could flip it and he could see the next thing. He built Tetris in Rust. Come on. Come on. What are we doing? Talk about creativity? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Dell 7840. Send. I'm fine with Tuesday. That was the Across the Pond streams usually.
Right. It's hard to dance to this. It's like you're floating on a grid of light through space. Hard to keep your balance and dance. I just thought I'd show you guys how to dance to this. That's cool, because Tuesdays I still do the thing at night. So, maybe we can get the group back together, bros. Tuesdays across the ponds. Noons. And sometimes we just go into a crazy server and grab a bunch of guns and rage as a group of 4, or we just run. Rah, and we yell. Like Brooker's game. Rah! Oh yeah, that's your guys' history. I guess that's everyone's history, isn't it? We've all floated around this enough. I think a little bit more highlight. Today is Bush Day. We're working on Bush.
Del 7840. Set. I have to head off for a bit. I'll maybe cat HU before you get done. I'll see about bringing Chica, but he been busy of late, lol.
I love it. It's good to be busy. I'm happy for him. Just trying to find that balance between busy and able to play. I'd like to see us all get there, but we'll all get there soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by.
Del 7840. Set. Bring Pika to Rust, I mean.
Yeah, I know. What you mean, dog? I'm paying attention. But have a good night,
Del
bud.
7840. Set. I can't type.
That's right, man. People can't spell. So that all seems to work out perfectly. Damn, that's a good brush. I mean, a good bush. This music is so hard to dance to. Okay, we are going to need a little bit of the bush to come out. Over.
Del 7840. Set. Night, night.
Good one, bud. Okay, darker. Darker. Darkness. There we go. Just need a little bit of of this, a little bit of that. Now what I'm going to do here is blend. Kind of blend in this way, up the hill there and over the hill this way. Therefore, it'll show some dimension. It will loosen up les bouches, les area, les bouches, the area. This is fun today. I love it when a plan comes together, to quote the A-Team. We had Murdoch, B.A. Baracus, Face. What's the old dude? The Colonel. What's his name? Anyway. Making bushes. Find a way to dance to a piano recital. Art, baby. Now all we got to do, as usual, is just take a gander. We got to take a time, take a look-see, see what's happening. Go 20 feet back, take a look-see, see what's happening. Drink water. Water's good. Nothing that way. Interesting. Gotta figure out like another arm, articulating arm that goes back, or I really jerry-rigged that thing. Jerry-rig everything. That's a good channel. Guy's a good guy, seemingly. All right, let's take a little break, take a look, see what we got. Oh man, that is so cool. This is truly when it starts to shine, people. I get to start seeing my work come to life. That's what we want. That's what we want. Where's my coffee? Other than my coffee, that's what we want. We want that, we want my coffee. like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We have been working on this bush. The bush pops. The bush is doing what it's supposed to be doing. We just gotta keep going on it. Color. I guess I'll zoom you guys back in. Okay, into the zoom we go. Pop Lock and Beast from Korea. Yeah, that bush is looking fine. So as you can see, it's creeping over this edge. I'll probably creep it up here too, just so it kind of feels like it's there, which it is there in the picture. In the picture. And as you guys know, maybe you don't, there is a picture. And right now we are up here. So, just so you know, I'm following something. Have a seat, stay a while. And then what we gotta do is blend and connect. Too similar. And connect. Bueno. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope your weekend is fraught with art. Throwing in some shades. We want to blend that in. Seems like this needs some right here. Yeah, Yes, yes, yes. We just keep going. Lighten up. Add some. Today's Hold Your Breath moment is brought to you by Regretnol. Let's try some highlight. See, we'll travel through. Okay. What is the color I'm missing? I'm trying to blend more of the yellow ochre. Oh, I know what it is. Yellow. Let's hit it up with a little bit of yellow. Bring back that Mountain Dew look. Some of it's going to be bright up here, I'm sure. Yeah. It warms it up. I think, though, I have to cover up some of this dark. That allows the underneath to be shadowed. We'll let that dry a little bit and see how that looks. Come over here.
TJC Gaming.
Throw down.
Set. Spacey Galilei.
Sup, dog?
TJC Gaming. Set. Hi dab dab dab.
Hi, dab, dab, dab.
TJC Gaming.
Hi, dabs.
Set. Dropping in with Z likes.
Thanks, man. That doesn't seem legal. I'm liking this. I'm pulling this bush down a little bit. And you know what? I think you might be right. I could definitely use a little bit of break momentum, I suppose. And go do a dab, I suppose. This is the color I need. See this yellow, kind of greeny? This will be the blend between le riche and le rest of the stuff, huh? Oui, oui. Merci. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Oh, it looks good. So the idea here is that this is going to, instead of being a peak that pops out, there are some peaks, but it has to blend in and up because that's the way the picture is. But look at that bush. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty neato. Pretty neato. It needs to have, there needs to be something there. Because the transition is, I mean, this is from a picture, so it's real. And I have to decide where I guess there are some bottoms of the bushes that we have to see. But also, it's 100% my creative experience on the picture. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All the words blend into one. So this bush right here, if I bring the picture down here, is right here. Whoops. Is right here. And then there's this little bit of what looks like years of water drainage. And this is right here. So what I'm thinking is we got to make it look darker, wet. Wet's a hard thing to make things look wet. It's a hard, difficult. Mixed a little bit of that burnt umber with a little yellow, and white. Start up here. Not sure if it's good, but I have a nice variable of burnt umber and that, which is green, yellow, and white. Now, that's not the color. We must find the color. Find the color, and it will guide you. Mas white. Finding the color so it can guide me. Let's try this. This is a chalkier no. This is difficult. Better. Better. No. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make a complementary color. Much darker, but it's the same. Same shade. Clean le blush. Yeah. We got this. We got this. I'm just combining this with what I'm seeing in the picture. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do it. Can you guys even see what I'm doing here? Yeah, I guess you can. Neighborhood people, cool people. Yeah, I brought that right over there real quick. Let's just see if it would work. Just trying to clean this up a little bit. Okay, got an idea. I mean, not an idea, but okay, kind of an idea. We have this is a crevasse. Then we have another crevasse. And that's going to be right here. So I have to make these two darker indentations. And then once I see the depth of it, I can then highlight the parts I need to highlight, bringing that to reality. Dun 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 dun. I mean, ding, ding, dun. Either way, drama. This is testing all that I know and all that I'm trying to create. And I say that because a lot of this is, I mean, it's all very real, a real place with real dimensions that I'm trying to get to by using lines. And hold to the said dimensions is kind of like doing the architecture or doing anything that's real is gonna need that reality backup. Everyone's gonna have to agree who can see it that it looks the same. It looks like it's supposed to look. Or it looks different enough to be called the same. I don't know what art is when it comes to impressionistic or whatever. Or if it's not based on reality, I don't know how to look at a Picasso correctly, huh? A lot of people walking around. It's too nice of a day out there. It's just beautiful. And that's why we got a lot of good people walking around, just enjoying the sun. Window shopping, perhaps. Okay, so up here, kind of starts here. But here, cover that up. This one has a face. Each of them have a face. And so this is that. So there's another one even up here, dark. Gotta do. I gotta do. I gotta do. I gotta do. I gotta do and do and do. You gotta do it. Do it. All right, whatever. Let's do the other one, which is right here. Doc Brown. Okay. We have the 3 indents, which is the darkest part. Maybe I could help these lines out by throwing a little bit right between. Let's make up the good color. We'll throw a little green in there. Just to really give it its own shadowy energy. Mm-mm. Just break that up with that. Okay. Now we just bring the light back. Like this. Not dark, it's not light enough. It's okay for some areas. But that's good, it stacks. That's what we want. We want it to stack. We want, when you look at this, I want you to see this bottom line and then further, just like 6 inches away, this one, and then that one just even further, just steps up. So far, so good. We're in it. We're in it to win it. I'm here to win it. I'm looking for all the paperwork on winning it. Slowly but surely. So then on the bottom here, so this is that, okay, you see that. And then it goes up to here, that's that, and then it slides over. So this area all, you guys can't even see where I'm at, huh? No. Doesn't matter. Thing about these paintings is this is why they tend to take a long time. There's a lot going on. You gotta get the color just right. And if you don't, what are you even doing? That's most of my life. The whole, what are you even doing part. one. I want there's some glare. We want the glare. Hey, everybody. Got that glare? You got that glare? We just gotta, yeah, so I keep stepping back and just looking, making sure I'm in the zone. Hitting 3-pointers from the outside, just whoosh, people cheering. That was a hold your breath moment right there. Glare. Glare. Might have screwed that up, but that's okay. It can be fixed. Sometimes you just can never tell till you put more on. And then you're like, okay, I see what I did. And all I gotta do right now is throw a little bit of this right into the middle. Balance. It's all about having balance. Which also equates to the other side. You gotta have balance. Bueno. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Something down here to recognize the distribution of color and weight. Breaks up all that monotonous behavior down here, so it's just kind of blends, and then cuts sharp because there's a tuck, and then it rounds up. This is our first round up, and this is our second round up, and this is our third round up, each specifically designed to bring you further from that zone. Hardcore, dude. Just keep working my way down. Keep working my way down. This droning piano. I don't mind. Hold your breath moment right there. got a lot of them in this painting. How far can we see on this? Okay, we can see all the way to there. That's cool. Just checking. Don't know if that's the right color. I think I can put it up top. Let me try that up top, since I still have it on the brush. I think that's more suitable for that. Blends in with the grain. It's got the grain. Matter of fact, yep, it's a good color up in the bush. When I was out in the bush. Let's keep going since it's on the brush. Cleaning up that brush a little bit. You know, how do I want to share bush? How do you make a bush happen with this line work? I'm working on it. I'm working on it, so that's the best I can get with, like, how do you do a bush? I don't know, I'm working on it. Right now you do it till it looks like a bush, but it don't look like a bush. But don't worry about how it doesn't look. You gotta worry about how it do, how to do. Again, that's why I need to get my eyes checked, because I need to worry about how it looks. Can't be doing that all blind, willy-nilly style. I don't know what happened there, it's too much. It's a mess there, but that's okay. It can be messy here and there. Because it's a bush, so there's, leaves in front of the mess behind. Keep that in mind all the time. That's the rhyme. Okay, my bad. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Now I'm just kind of balancing that green because I want to pull it back into the brown and get back down to the ground here, but I have it on the brush. So I'm really just trying to blend right now. And the belly starts to grumble. Looks like it got darker outside. We might have some clouds coming in. I like that. I respond well to winter during winter. If it looks like spring or summer during winter, it bums me out. So I went against tradition here, and I just turned a sharp right and came down to this line and tied it into that, because what that does, it just seems to, like, one line dictates the next 80% of the time, maybe 70% of the time even. You have to find a creativity in it yourself. Especially if you're taking on this idea of, oh wow, look at this meditation, this line work, it turns into something substantial. So it's about deciding, and each of us as an artist has to decide when to turn or when to follow. I guess each of us as a human has to decide all those things too. Social behavior versus morality, self-control, whatever you want to call it. So let's look at the picture. Look at the picture. So this bush that we were focused in on here is, let's get to it. This way over here. It's hard to do camera backwards. Backwards cam. All right, so my finger's on it, and that's it. Hard to see, I know. But as you can see, she looks pretty good. Got the angle of the dangle pretty much right. I like that. It embodies the place. And as an artist, I like that. I can say that, you know, they have a bunch of work. So as an artist, it's nice to come at this and see that, look, that works.
Set. It's really looking great.
Boomer! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's looking like something. It's definitely the way I want it. The sky color still I gotta work on. But yeah, this is this. This is this. And then over here, I'm gonna have to put in some bushes because this is this. So here we're missing this. Which, if I do this, well, let me use the restroom real quick. Appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Be right back.
see that right now it looks... It's interesting to see it in your guys' view versus my view IRL. This area is looking a little weird to me when I look at it via what you guys are seeing. That's understandable. Again, another reason I don't sell originals online. But by the time I'm done, it'll look and feel okay, this area. Not to worry. There's just areas on the actual cliffside that are specific that I need to follow all the way down. And as long as I'm following that all the way down, I cannot make a mistake. The sky that I did yesterday really helps. Just above the cliffs. So, just this, if we were to look at this that way, and just look at the sky, I like the dimensions and the depths in there. But we're still here. Let's keep it up. I get uninspired because it's hard. It's hard to be inspired. It's hard to keep that alive, You have to look at it, and as an artist, we spend hours and hours and hours, and I try to share a lot of it with you guys. But in order to paint like this, I guess, I don't know. You see it, you feel it, and then there's a moment where you're like, I got to get out there and do it. And you just do it. But if I want to stay, chilling with you guys, we all have to understand what it's like and kind of just go at it slowly. Make sure that everything is working. Make sure it's looking good. In reality, this is my livelihood. This is my whole life. This is everything I do. This is what's gonna keep me alive, cooking and eating, frying chicken. Hiring camera people, my goodness. So yeah, let's just, I'm gonna look at it from outside. I'm gonna go check the weather. It looks pretty interesting out there. It's, we have some cloud cover over the sun, but you see on the picture right there, that is, we still got some sun shining through. It's a weird desert sun, where half of the cloud is covered up over here, but not over there. That's what happens out here. So BRB. BRB. getting there. All right. I see some of my flaws out there. I need a bigger brush for this. So, let's get shocking. Let's shock the world. I'm scared. I could start here at the bottom. Then from the bottom, go to here. This actually creeps in. There. Looser. Okay, then that can be all tied in together. Boom. I'm gonna go through, and I'm going to hit.
You need to lower the camera.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I was working my way up. It was shocking. You're right, I should probably zoom out a little bit just so you guys can get a little bit more of. So I went outside and I started looking at it and I was like, oh, I see the difference. And a lot of the difference is in said picture. In the picture, let's see. This one we got covered. This is all dark, but I had to start here again and just deepen up this and make sure this all felt the same as what's happening here. Which it pretty much is, kinda. And then what happens here is this. So let's say this, for instance. This is here. I'm going to be working on right here and across this line right there, right? So this comes up to this point here. It floats across, but then a sharp line. And once we get that exact line in, yeah. And that's what I knew I was trying to get to via like doing line work, but I really did know that it was going to have to be fixed, I guess. Trying to do it close up was a little different from when you see it from afar. The painting still has to look like itself, even from afar. So yeah, we got this. We'll cover this. Which is cool. And then above it gets to be obviously that, but this. And then once I base it on the reality, which I was trying to get to, but if I already start with the actual depth, I can work again over the top, and it's just a happy accident, yo. Nothing really, but a thing. So see how this one, so now we're here. Which is here. And this spot, this little black spot here, is right here. And then it goes up. So. Trust in the process. Even when you've been going down the wrong road, sometimes you got to come back. And try a separate path. See, now if I step outside, I bet you it'll look better even. Now let's just bring it straight across to the bush. And everything else up here is cool. We just gotta find this. So, check this out. Right here, we did this one. We can make it a little more accentuated. See, the top goes this way, and then it is a jagged edge. Goes down, comes up, and then across, right? So that's the first one. That's this one down here. The second one, this is where the rotation starts to happen, and we get the angle. So the second one, the bottom is here, just goes across, and then we'll just say it pops up, and then it seems like, which is pretty cool. This is where it all starts to, I think, show itself. And this is what I was missing, and I was trying to get there via another way. So this one's going up, this one, jagged edge, kind of goes across. Okay. Whereas there's one up here, which is right here. And this is just a dark spot. But here's where it gets interesting. This one goes down. So we're going to follow this down. And then a jagged edge, because it's all rocks. Down, and then across. Beautiful. And then essentially that's where all of this kermuffin is. This one also down. This is broken up by some spots. Down. All right, so that is huge. Just that angle alone. It hits up here and then it angles down. Hits up here and then it angles down. Okay, so those don't exist exactly, but I'm just showing the spread. We're still seeing the faces here. This could be deepened up a little bit, probably. Let's see here. Right here, if we were to see it, it would go, and it would stop right about there. So let's deepen that up. Spinning the brush. Stops there. It just gives us a little bit of stuff happening above it, shadow play. Not a problem, not a problem. Then over here, yep, this is okay. I know it looks crazy. But I say it's okay. Once we bring the reality back, we can then highlight it back up and it'll be banging and clanging. Banging and clanging. And then all this transfers through to the next rock, which has what, this depth. So it transfers as if to say that when it's going, let's get rid of that, screw that up, underneath here, because it's all one piece of rock just been weared away by weather and stuff. So everything connects, yes? But it connects in dimensions. See how that goes up? This wraps around. This is the front of that same crack or indent. And that's the bush. Boom, boom. And then it has this feel to it, a natural cliff, rounded edge. That's because that's what's there. I got this. Let's see here. We have this side. This goes all the way down. Can't forget that. And sometimes that's, I think, a lot of reason artists don't like sharing their work until it's done. You know? Hours and hours and hours of my time have been spent in doing something, and then I find, oh, I think I might have, could do it better. And you have to accept that and go forth. Or, what are you doing? What are we doing? If it ain't real, then it's different. I like different. I do different all the time. You heard? Just connecting everything here. Man, I mean, right off the bat, when my eyes look at it, I'm like, oh, I can deal with this. I can make this work. Before also, but before I was having issues with the 20 feet experience. I'd rather fix this. Also goes up and around the bush, which I didn't exemplify earlier, and we might as well do it now. Up here on top, we have a different ball game. I'm actually going to use a darker. going to be more greenish. But that whole top rock seems to be covered in moss or something. Which is cool. But what we did was we fixed that rock. Now, since we're here, let's fix the fix. The fix is on. So, what do we want to do? We want to create some highlights for sure. Those move along, in and out. It's going to help. Get the correct color. Here and there. Let's see, if we start down here, probably be easiest. That's kind of where it all stems from. So all I got to do is keep that in the shadows. That's probably the lightest I want it to be. Maybe even not that light, but you know. Just keep that in the shadows. And then we pull the shadow out and pull the light in at the same time. Couple swift, correct moves, I think is all it takes to at least put us back on the right track. I don't want to spill that. Couple off-colored remarks. Brings it all together. You know, you work out the problems internally. Screw that up a little bit, maybe. I went too bright, too bright, too bright. I suppose I could use the smaller brush now. Yeah. What if I take a little bit of red? Oh, shoot. What if I take too much red? Screwed that up. There we go, I got a little bit of it. Maybe. It's gonna be too much, right? That's not bad. Needs to be more bruised, maybe. Pull it off. What I'm gonna do is what I did over in the cave. And we're gonna make it work, basically. See, that's a good color. Yeah. Let's move back to the other brush. Super small. Better. Just connecting everything together peacefully. It's literally about when to turn back. I bet if I went outside and looked at this right now, it would probably feel better than it did moments ago. Now if I do that again and again and again on top of these, right? I'll pull some out here. Bring some of that color out and sway it into the painting. Because it's, you know, a very blotched out moment. But if I get those edges down, blend the colors. Like up here it's difficult because it just jets out into another color. But I got you. Happy accidents turn into whatever this is. When to turn back. It's easier pulling the paint from the center out. So I have to decide where this is going to kind of end. And I have to follow it back so it looks like it comes from the crack. So if I come back through, this will help the visual context of it all. Should help. Symbiosis, yo. I need more brown. Ooh! It said... Not good. Let's keep going. Just got to be the right consistency. And if I really want that line to be just like that, it's a dangerous curve. So I might have to deal with that. Like that. Again, this is all to help with the blend of the color. I have to come in with the lighter, but we have the angle correct, and that's really what's important here. And again, I'll go on the top just to show you. This music is anxiety inducing. Dun, dun, dun. See, it's good because it works as a shadow no matter where it is, and no matter where I decide to cover it up also, which are all options. But over here, pull some out. See, I can use the stuff from underneath in a lot of cases. But considering it's granite, it just has to look natural. What happened there? Did I just do that? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. All right, hang on. And if you make a mistake, just deal with it. Not an issue. Have a rag around always. Look at that. It's gone. It's gone. Don't put red splotches in the middle of the sky, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am liking what's going on. Due to the fact it's a step darker than this stuff back here. This stuff back here still follows the exact planes, I suppose. Bueno. It was literally this one section of rock, but here's the problem. I have to do this up here in the darkest of areas because this is essentially the closest. I don't know, you tell me. Kind of feels closest. It kind of levels off from here to this way, but this from here to this way is still closer than this, and that's part of it too when you're painting, to show distance, light, all the things. It's working. But I sit back and I look and I'm like, oh, it's better already, and it's still goofy. So I'm super stoked about that. I hope you all are as well. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Dropping a like maybe. Yeah, I'm pushing for likes on this channel. It's crazy. Oh man, I should really go wash my hands. I've got red, and then I'm gonna put this aside because it's getting my fingers all red. I'll be right back. Well, you'll hear me. We're walking back here together. Somewhere my mic will cut out, but you know. I hope you all are having a great weekend. Warm water is nice. Yeah, see, I can see it even what you guys see. There's a definition there that just kind of was sneaking before, and I needed to pronounce it more. It's just how it has to happen. Bang, bang, bang. I don't mind that. Let's see. More cowbell, bro. More cowbell. What is this music supposed to make me feel like? What is this song supposed to... How am I to feel? Like in a whirlwind of... Anybody knows? There's hints of religion, hints of patrioticness, hints of war. "1812 Overture" by Tchaikovsky. I mean, any music historians out there? Boom, boom. Little Bugs Bunny. He's like, Bugs Bunny? Boom. And then what? Oh, that was it, was it? Oh yeah, Future Rock, Future Rock, Future Rock. What up? Welcome to Future Rock. Yeah. It's today. It's always today. It's never changed. since time begun. I don't know where he's going with this music. It's just we're gonna stay here a little bit. Yeah, because it's today. It's always today. Oh, finally. He hits me with a little bit of, yeah. Throwing things on the floor. Here comes that harmonica. Yeah. On this day today. Just blending, blending, blending. Blending out, blending in. Fixing, fixating. Nope. Sometimes you just hit it and you're like, nope. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's been going on for 3 hours strong. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Nothing got done. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Making the rocks happen. What? Yeah. What? Too dark. Good for the bass though. Making it happen. Sick. Oh, I am liking it. It looks odd from your guys' point of view, for sure. But don't you worry. The freaking cliffs look odd from reality's point of view. So all of this right here that I just put in is all this right here. Just Scooby doo boop boop, ba-dee dee bop bop, ba-dee doo boop. So everything's gonna make sense. It's just gonna take a minute. It's got glare. It's got happen. It's happening. Scooby doo boop boop, ba-dee doo boop, ba-dee doo 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 boop, ba-dee doo 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 doo. Yeah. Scooby doo boop boop, ba-dee doo 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 boop, ba-dee doo 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 boop, Scooby doo boop boop, ba-doo. Blue. Copy. Scooby doo boop boop, ba-dee doo 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 ba-doo. All right. Let's stop fooling around, okay? You guys are fun. There's the color. There's that blue. So basically, the shimmer is what I'm gonna gather across. It needs shimmer. Hello, love. Do you have the shimmer? Scooby doo boop boop, ba-dee ba-dee boop boop ba-doo. Shimmer. Will somebody give this man some shimmer? Oh, dude, this is gonna be cool. Oh, you can tell when I like something, I get excited. I start acting a fool. Welcome to the Fool channel. We got glimmer, we got glitter. Okay, we're all out of glitter, but we got all the glimmer you want. I'm not even sure what glimmer is. But it glimes, I tell you. Scooby doo boop boop doo. Okay, I'm sorry.
Boomer League. Set. Just when you need glitter gun.
Just when you need a glitter gun, you're all out. But I have a glimmer gun, and I'm putting it in right now because it looks wet. And we need to provide that same visual. Artists back in the day had to, if they were lucky enough, cool enough, a group of people around them would play some tunes. For the most part, you just hum into something. Oh, that's good. That's good right there. That's good. That's good. I can now bring it between the silver and the dark brown. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Oh man, it's beautiful. It absolutely is the right color. My hands are cold. She's a cold in here. Careful now. My cousin Carol Jacobs, carefulness. I just wanted to say cousin careful. And then it just came out as other words. My brain said, no, not gonna do it. Tonight over on Space Galleria, my other channel, my gaming channel. Welcome to come say hi. Bearded and I will be either setting up for POIs, which we already did, and that means we're probably just gonna go and get into some trouble. Video game trouble. Trouble, oh, trouble set me free. You know what I mean? Bang, 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 bang. Space Galleria is the name of the channel. I don't know if I mentioned that. Bang, 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 bang. Aww. I was just starting to like it. Man, that should have been the first eighth of the song. He probably has one that lasts hours. I was listening to the music the other day in here, and the guy was like, "Who is this?" And I told him it's like a YouTube thing, so I could just play music or whatever. He's like, "Oh," and he started talking about Steve Roach, and I was like, "Wait, how do you know of Steve Roach?" And he listens to Steve Roach's music, which I, in the 90s, was dating a girl, and she was Steve Roach's organizer, if you will. He needed an organizer at the time, someone to really just kind of organize his life. And then over the years, he bought a ranch out there outside of Tucson. His wife is an equine therapist, and so she has a horse therapy place out there. And man, is it beautiful. It's like some of the most beautiful land, I think, in Arizona, just outside of the Sonoran Desert itself. The Sonoran Desert itself is its own little thing. It has its own thing, you know, with the saguaros and everything. That is so special. But where he lived, it looked more like New Mexico. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we used to joke about when we were driving out there that it kind of contained every aspect of the earth. Some parts look like what you would see in Serengeti, Africa, or whatever, just like the Serengeti plains. You'd be like, huh, that's interesting. And then you see grassy fields to like desert, real desert, to mountains, and so we would always go up there and have our weekend adventures up in the mountains. And it was near where he bought his ranch. I think it was called Apache Junction, when they had this area where the Apaches would, back in the day, corral the wild horses and any kind of game or whatever into this canyon. And yeah, food forever, food for days. But so we've come a long way with this. I gotta get ready for my lunch. Man's gotta eat. I like what I did. I'm gonna go outside and take a look at it, but I can tell that this mess that you guys see is actually more based on reality. And I just had to get there, okay? Just had to get there. If we zoom in, you guys can probably get a better look. Of what's going to happen. It'll all turn perfect soon enough. Promise you that. But anyway, I think I'm going to cut out. We've been doing this a few hours today, and you know, doing art, every hour of art is like 3 hours of gaming. So I feel like I got a full day's worth of work in here with painting lines. It's quite the process, but I'm happy that I came back through and I just screwed this all up because it needed to happen. This painting needs to be okay with me. Me first, then you all. As long as I'm okay with it, I can confidently look somebody in the eyes and say, that's cool. Sometimes, I don't think there's a painting in here I can't say that about. I sold them already. Oh, just kidding. I want to finish the paintings. I want them to be good with me. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you on the next one.